Do you think public companies will change coming out of this with their strategy and approach?
I think they will be the last one, in all fairness. Because there is this system that we built, this environment with quarterly results and yearly results and looking backwards and compared towards plan and multiples, if you like. And I don't see that changing very, very quickly. Stock price is also not only determined by the results and the performance of the company. It's also, for instance, an effect of interest rates. The interest rates are now, of course, very low. They're zero. People have money. That money needs to be used. That needs to have some sort of a return. So if you can't put it in the bank, you start investing, right? And I think a lot of that money, especially the new money that is printed now left, right, and center, will find a home in the stock market because there's not a return to be found anywhere else. I think this is the reason why the stock markets are still performing very, very well. And I think that's inflation more than anything else. I don't really believe that we should be at historical highs in terms of the stock market now. And I don't think there will be a crash anyway any moment soon, because governments and others will try to keep those prices up, right? It's important that the stock price. It also helps the economy in the sense that nowadays everyone is a stockholder. The general public, of course, has stock in their pension funds or in the mortgages or whatever. So everyone has more confidence if the stock price and the stock markets are strong. But it's not necessarily because all these companies have tremendous performance. We spoke earlier about tech and maybe future companies. Some of them have never made 1 penny profit. Nonetheless, they have, they're valued at billions, if you like. And some of them actually might be worth it. Some of them in 5 years or 10 years time, you would say, well, even when they were overvalued, you should have bought because they have performed very well. But not all of them. Quite a few actually will implode, I'm sure. This is an issue. But as long as the stock market is performing, I don't think the day-to-day behavior of leaders of that type of companies will change dramatically. And probably they shouldn't even, because they work for their shareholders. The shareholders are happy and they perform if the stock price is high. So what they do is, in terms of their ownership, it's the right thing to do. So I don't say of all these things, they're right or wrong. I just see what's happening, I think. So family-owned companies, with a long-term perspective, will probably be the first to change their processes and their mechanics and the way of looking at the world. Probably just followed by companies that are owned by private funds or private equity or family offices. But I think the public companies will probably be the last to follow. The only way these companies will speed up is if legislation or the media or any outside force will actually determine that they need to do something else. But that's unpredictable.
Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for conversations just like this.